socially interact, how you interact with yourself, and so on. And we make models of that spirit. And we think it's a loaded term because it's from a pre-scientific age. But it took the scientific age a long time to rediscover a term that is pretty much the same thing. And I suspect that the differences that we still see between the old word and the new word are translation errors that crept in over the centuries.
Or do you mean?
I try to find out what people mean by spirit. When people say spirituality in the US, it usually refers to the phantom limb that they develop in the absence of culture. And a culture is, in some sense, you could say, the spirit of a society that is long game. A thing that becomes self-aware at a level above the individuals, where you say, if we don't do the following things, then the grandchildren of our children will not have nothing to eat.
Yes.
So if you take this long scope where you try to maximize the length of the game that you are playing as a species, you realize that you're part of a larger thing that you cannot fully control. You probably need to submit to the ecosphere instead of trying to completely control it. Right? There needs to be a certain level at which we can exist as a species if we want to endure. And our culture is not sustaining this anymore. We basically made this bet with the Industrial Revolution that we can control everything. And the modernist societies, with basically unfettered growth, led to a situation in which we depend on the ability to control the entire planet. And since we are not able to do that, as it seems, this culture will die. And we realize that it doesn't have a future, right? We called our children Generation Z. It's not a very optimistic thing to do.
Yeah.